I played one game. Never gone. I changed my jump shot and the speed of it. I unlocked some dunks. Oh, they were already unlocked. I just put dunks. My dude can consistently hit 3-pointers now. Well, as soon as I start broadcasting, you know, he can't. I just sat here and shot around for like 10 minutes later. Hit like 10 threes in a row. But now he doesn't want to hit anything. There we go. Get some of these dunks. They're not very good dunks because you know they're already unlocked in the beginning. That's it. Let's get into this championship game. Oh hey, kitty coat. Give her a coat. What you doing, preggers? Kitty kitty. My cat's name is Coat. She
Welcome everyone to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the Louisville Cardinals.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball, high energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4. Here's Freak. And out of bounds as the Badgers gain possession.
I got dunked on the motherfucker.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Hawkins passes to Kaminsky. The kick out to Hill. Man. He tries for 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
Here is Hawkins. Out to the wing. Now, here's Decker. Drops in the layup for 2.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
to switch here. And so it's Louisville with it. 3-point lead. Price kicks to Freak from outside the arc, and the shot is good. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Craig, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Pass to Hawkins. They double him with Freak. And it's Hill penetrating. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. And it's Gibson in at the power forward position. There's the screen. Pick up by Hill. Hawkins passes to Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Louisville. Now Price. There's Freak. Offline with his 3. Wisconsin trails by 6. Hill dishes to Conley. Hughes with the steal. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in at shooting guard. White is out there with Payton, and it's Mack in at center. And for the Badgers, they've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in the power forward.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM sports.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
They double him with Freak, and it's Evans in the corner. Outside Hill.
Oh, my God.
Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 9 points for Hill.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. There's Freak. And again, it's Louisville converting.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Wisconsin trails by 10. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. It's stolen by Hill. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. From 10 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Decker's got his second bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Hill kicks to Decker. It's Evans, top of the key. Got a piece of it. Outside Hill. Back to Evans. Shot clock at 5. No good off the back of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Peyton is out there with White. And it's Mack in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's Evans penetrating. Unloads from 13. That doesn't go either for Evans. Cardinals leading by 10. Freak passes to Mack. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Getting too easy, bro.
So it's Louisville now.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cardinals.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The Badgers making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Fisher dishes to Walker. It's deflected. Here's Freak. Early kicks to Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
Here's Walker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. On the free throw, no good. He's off on the second. And here's Freak. Launches a 3. Good on the shot.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
It's stolen by Odom. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation. Being able to call themselves now champions.
And Kevin, from the players, the rest of the students watching, I mean, this is something that can never be taken from you. They will always have this moment in history.
Let's fucking go. Bitch. I got the dub, y'all give me the dub. I got the dub, y'all give me the dub.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Oh, this is the one where me and the chick break up.
Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother, this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
Get it, guys. I'm going pro, Capiche.
With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
These are all real though.
With the 4th pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja. With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select the 19-year-old shooting guard from the University of Louisville.
Kings? Why the Kings, dude?
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard. Wow.
I'm kind of pissed off. I'm definitely switching teams this year.
We met working at the post.
Now let's see how garbage my player is, even from here. Threes are gonna be no, definitely big old no. Oh yeah, big old no. It's gonna be layups only. I bet I can't even dunk anymore. Barely. Do I have any cash at all? 1,000. Game 1 of 8. Oh, rookie year. I forgot about that shit. I only played 1 of fucking 8 games. And those are stupid. Rookie bullshit.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there.
They're coming back.
Do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
I'm ready to beat shit.
And we've been waiting for this day.
Camera still the same.
For a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Hi, this is...
See, J.J. Redick.
Fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Smith is out there with Jordan. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 spot. Caspi for 3, and he gets it to go. Caspi's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so for Caspi last season, finally found some consistency on offense. He'd always had the skill set, but really couldn't connect the dots. It seemed like he did last year.
He did. I felt like the game at times early in his career was too fast for him. He really seemed to slow things down and worked on his shooting mechanics. Even though he was a really good shooter, he hadn't seen results at this level. Now you look at last year, 49% from the field, 40 from behind the arc.
6 on the shot clock. Gay with it. Foul guarded by Stevenson. Here's Freak. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul kicks to Redick. A 3, and it's blocked, but he stays with it. To the paint, here's Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal.